Hello everybody and welcome to Tycoon City, New York, a game that is 10 years old almost this year. And it's an interesting little game, so I thought I'd do a little series on it. I do like this game. It would be better if somebody made an updated version, although don't think Atari will ever do that. But anyway, it's a nice little game. For 10 years old, it's not too bad. It's kind of a mix between SimCity, where you're building a city, and Monopoly, where you're trying to have a business chain and do stuff. You'll see. It's hard to explain, but it's an interesting concept, and it's quite a good game. So we're just going to go ahead and start a new game. So obviously that is me. Alright. And I would do the story. The story is good, it's just a bit too slow for a series. It takes a long time to gather up the money in-game to actually complete the story. The story is basically you start in Greenwich Village, you do some missions, which involve building certain things, and then you go on to unlock different districts. But we're just going to do Sandbox, which starts you off with the entire island unlocked and an amount of money you choose. I'm just going to start myself with 2 million. And the sandbox is not like a sandbox you would think where just everything is free and you just build away. You still have to play the game. It's just there's no story. That's basically it. You just start with an empty New York. So we'll do that, and I'll do a few videos on this, and then I'll maybe continue it if it were doing good with it. So essentially the idea is you just build, apartments, hotels, businesses of all sorts, and you can make chains of businesses, and you can make a headquarters for your business, you can upgrade, and all that stuff. And I'll go through everything. You can buy this on Steam. I'm playing it off of Steam. If you do buy it on Steam, the way you have to make it work is you have to go into your Steam folder for this game, and go into the art folder and delete the models and animations folder, just because when they ported it over, they did it weird. So if you don't do that, this entire island is just a mess. But anyway, this is New York, so you would start here in Greenwich Village if you were playing the game on story mode. So if we look at the map, you would start with this brown area here, and then you go on, then you go to Soho and Tribeca, and Chelsea, and then Little Italy, I think, is the fourth one, and then Chinatown Financial District, then you make your way up the island. I never completed the story mode because it's crazy. It's just a lot. So, as you can see, the population is slowly increasing, because if we go, I'm going to guess that they're starting to build up here. Yep, there's a house. So the city has built a red brick row house in the Upper West Side. So, there you go. So, there are other competitors, one of them being the city, the others just being random entrepreneurs who will start building things in competition with you. Basically, you just have to be the best you are. Now, in the story mode, you get all ownership of all the parks, which is why you own them when you do the sandbox mode, and same thing with all the landmarks. You own all the landmarks in the parks. So right now my profit, I think, is 2 million a year anyway. It's just kind of a little bonus when you're playing this mode. Because basically how the parks work is you get them from bonus missions, and the way these work is when you finish regular missions you get landmark bonds, and you can use those to build landmarks, and you're the only one who can build the landmarks. So, it's a little bit of an extra thing. So we're going to build up Greenwich Village first. We're going to build some bright Greek Revival houses, because Greenwich Village does have some very nice row houses. We're just going to fast forward here, because we could go ahead and build all the businesses we want, but without people to shop at our businesses, and without people to tell us what they need, we don't really know what kind of businesses to build. So as you can see, people are just pouring out of these houses now, and the population should start going up. So we're just going to start building away here. I like to start in Greenwich Village because usually people start, the city at least starts up at the top, because generally people will start down here, so they figured let me start at the top. The city will build everywhere all at the same time, but they kind of focused more towards Midtown. Some of the other ones focus towards the financial district just to the south of here, so I like to start in Greenwich Village because it's a nice starting area. Everything's kind of cheaper than everywhere else because, it's a nice village, but it's just smaller buildings. Alright, so we've got our row houses. Now, I will, mind you, the texture and the LOD is not great for the game, but some of the buildings, I do have to say, are actually very nicely detailed for a game from 2006. especially one with small buildings like this. So I will build what I always build, which is the Italian restaurant. And you will see what I mean by some buildings are nicely detailed. So if you look at this Italian restaurant, if my game would stop lagging when I try to zoom in, until you really get like this close, it looks like a very nicely textured building. Just don't look inside. Alright, so now let me show you the upgrading system. So we're going to upgrade this building. The first thing you want to do is sphere of influence. Get people to be able to see it from far away. They know that your business is here. So I usually do a main sign and a small sign, and then a canopy that matches the sign. So for instance, this one is red, golden, and green-ish. And then I get a few seats. I usually do the small tables, like so. Actually, let me move these over here. There we are. Alright, and then of course I got to get a waitress, because that brings up the satisfaction right to the top. I would get a violinist, but it's kind of unnecessary since our waitress basically did that for us. You want to maximize all of these as much as possible. So we're going to get a menu stand. Here, yes, I finally remembered how to rotate things in these games. You want to get some Italian flags, because of course. And let's get... Ooh, I need to make it a little more beautiful. So we'll spend our last points on... potted. Which one will do more? This one or this one? This one will do better. There we go. So it's got 30% beauty, 68% appeal, but satisfaction is at 100%. So anyone who comes in here should find it good. So if we look at our information, you can see that our business rating is 60%. It starts off at 50, so 60% is pretty good. And it'll go up in time. So as you can see, everyone here is above average in happiness, which is good for our business. So, and that's basically all of these people. So we're going to get a few more businesses, because if you build businesses next to each other, it becomes sort of like a shopping center, if you will, a shopping hub. So let's see what these people want. Do they want a barbershop? They do not. Apparently people here are against haircuts. Do they want a hairdresser? They want a hairdresser more than a barbershop. We'll build a hairdresser. Ooh. You will misclick a lot in this game, just say. Alright, do they want a video rental store? Not really. How about a computer? No, they really don't. Okay. Photo? No. Cab firm? No. Cell phone store? No. Copy shop? Not really. Hertz. Yeah, there's a lot of sponsors for this game. Also, you can tell this game is an internet cafe. Ooh. I don't think I've ever actually been to an internet cafe. Video rental store? Yeah, sure. We'll build a video rental store. They're kind of like that. Not a locksmith, certainly. Or a no. Antique dealer? No. Artist materials? Nope. Bookstore. Okay, they'd like a bookstore. Sure, we'll build a bookstore. The NBA store. Amazing. Pet store. No. Record store. I'd like a record store. Staples. Totally not sponsored. That fit. No. Alright, we're just gonna... They'd like a Staples, so I'm gonna put it... Nah, you know what? I'll just put it right here. That's fine. I know I like to make the fronts as flush against each other as possible, and that one's kind of off to the side, but that's okay. And a stationery store, which is essentially Staples. No. Accessory store. Nearly new clothing store. Discount clothing. Lacoste clothing store. Do Lacoste clothing stores even exist anymore? I actually don't know. That's a good question. Alright, so we've got this side of the block finished, so we're going to upgrade these. So the satisfaction right now is terrible. So we're going to upgrade our... We're going to put a few benches outside, just so people could have a seat. We're going to put some trees. There we go. We're going to get an open sign, one that has a barber stuff on it. And then we're going to get a shop sign and a smaller sign. And we'll get a canopy, which black for this one. Whoa. Ooh. The camera controls can kind of freak out sometimes, but once you're playing for a while, you get used to it. Alright, now our satisfaction is only... I think I'm going to get rid of these trees. And get something better than the trees. Whoops. Pretty sure the benches are better than the trees. Alright, so then we'll get... Some potted ferns. There we go. That's better. Alright. It's not the best hairdressers in the world, but, you know, not many of them are, to be honest. Alright, so we'll upgrade our video rental store. So as far as appeal, we can get an alien. Yeah, look at that. Someone's pissed off. Did you hear that? She was like, I'm never coming back here again. Oh yeah, if I sound weird, it's because I lost my voice. Go, we'll get some trees. There we go, got some trees, alright. And we'll get a cardboard hero. And cardboard that. There we go, that works. Alright, next on to the bookstore. Alright, bookstore. I know we need a sign, obviously. Go. And a small soft canopy. And first we need, we want a book table, of course. Oh, someone's pissed off again. And we'll get some shrubs. Satisfaction is not very good, so what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of 2 of these, build a bench. And I'd love to build another bench, so we're just going to put another bench right there. There we go. That works. And we'll get a small... Man, she really doesn't like wherever she is. Is that the... Oh, there's a... This clothing store is playing loud music. Alright, let's see. So we want our canopy. I'm guessing it's going to be red, white, and blue. No, it's red. Duh, it's Staples. Good job, brain. This one? I'm sure that works. Customer satisfaction. Let's put a photo booth right here. And some benches. And appeal. Want a bargain bin. There we go. Bargain bin. There we go. A bush. And another bush. And another, wow, we have a lot of upgrade credits for this place. Oh, we can put stuff on the roof. Ah, perfect. I love when you can put stuff on the roof, because then it doesn't matter what's on the ground. You can literally make the best business in the world. Look at that. There we go. That's your goal. It's kind of unattainable sometimes. And we'll finish up this video with upgrading the last one on this street, which is the Lacoste clothing store, which I don't know where oh, it's going all the way up there. Alright. I like this one better. Okay. Got some flower beds. Okay, we'll get a shoe rack there, and we'll get baseball caps like so, and a bargain bin right there. Ooh, our customer satisfaction is not very high. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. Get out of here. We'll do 4 instead. Alright, it's at 48. That's fine. No one likes shopping there anyway. Alright, so that's a bit on this game. I'm going to do some more of these so you can tell me what you think. But anyway, guys, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.